We've seen you. You've done a lot of hard work here on this runway.
Yes,
Amazing.
yeah,
Thank
all
you so much.
good.
Okay, I have to say,
I love your jewelry, by the way.
thank you.
Yeah.
Shrike, one of my favorite songs of all time. That's like number one from you. I don't care what anyone says. Wasteland Baby, best album. But I wanted to ask because you've done a lot with social work and music, like blending the two together. Nina Cried Power as one of them, and now you're here tonight blending movies with the Elton John Foundation. So I want to ask how meaningful is it to do that work of blending arts with social work?
I think um, it's a good question. To me, I think the arts reflects upon the human experience. It kind of indelibly tied to human stories and like the realities of and the actualities of human experience. So that is the driving force behind social work. And like it's just recognizing the experience of another human being, seeing that there might be the resources to ameliorate that experience, and then bringing about action where you can. And I think so many times it's just about decisions of conscience, and if you can be useful or helpful in some field or another. So I never really thought about myself as like a social, like that I'm doing work or anything like that, but it's more being honest in how I see things. But it's an absolute joy and an honor to be invited to today. I've just done incredible work.
I love that so much. I wanted to ask too. We're celebrating like movies tonight. Out of all the movies from the past year, which movie world would you want to live in the most?
Oh, I don't know. That's so hard. It's kind of want to say like some sort of fantasy. I can't. I'm drawing a blank on that. I'm so sorry. What movie world would I want to live in? It's kind of at all. Even like not even in the last year, but I was just saying that as a kid I was obsessed with the Addams Family. I don't know why I want to live in that house. I know that's not from the last year, but
I mean, they had the reboot, I think.
they did have the. Oh yeah, yeah, of course, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I don't know why. There was something so like appealing about like being able to play with knives, and it just they somehow always avoided like the work. I don't know what it was. They were
Yeah.
just lunatics. Yeah,
Avoided any trouble.
exactly.
This is the last question. It's been kind of a dark year in some ways.
Isn't it?
I wanted to ask recently, what's one thing you've been doing for yourself to practice self care?
Um, I think like as the news comes in, like I think like a lot of people, like I wake up, and then within a half an hour of being conscious, like find myself dismaying or upset or sad uh, or angry, and I think I'm trying to cultivate uh, a space or some internal resource wherein that feeling can be recognized, but